What is going on, players? And welcome back to Rebel Rescue with me, FoggyPlays, on FM22. Today we're taking on Shamrock Rovers in the Irish Senior Challenge Cup and a decider in the Champions League group, where if we beat Dynamo Kiev, we're guaranteed the knockout round of the Champions League, and that'd be the first time we've ever done that. That'd be fantastic. So make sure to strap in, because this should be an exciting episode. It will be an exciting episode, because I'm going to make it an exciting episode. Now, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Right, fellas, so it is time for us to take on Shamrock Rovers. They reckon we're playing the best team we can. I've made a couple of changes from what they recommended, but they still don't think I should make any changes. Fantastic. Unfortunately for Shamrock Rovers, they're without one of their main players, because it is Cathal Heffernan. He's been one of their mainstays in their first team for the second half of the season, at least, because that's when he joined them. So we've made two changes from last game. Kambala and Andrews come in for Messinho and Bagala. Bagala wasn't great in the last one. And Kambala is just our first choice centre-back partner for Coleman. As you can see, Cathal Heffernan is out. And Nathan Prendergast has also picked up quite the injury. So, because they don't care about doing it for the fans. I did in the interview you do, the press conference before, I did make a boo-boo, and I said I was incredibly nervous, which essentially is just a shitty way of ruining your team's, or just ruining everything. It hasn't seemed to have happened this time, but we're still struggling a little bit with the team's morale. The dressing room atmosphere is a little bit, but the morale's fine. The dressing room atmosphere is only good. We've also had no highlights in this first half, and we're playing in our black kit, which I'm always talking about how I want to show that more. But we are having a terrible time. It seems to be Vestergaard who's having the worst of times. We're nearly 40 minutes in and absolutely nothing is happening. Emil Helsgaard, ex-Cork City player, having a decent time. So nothing happened. We had 18 shots, 10 on target. Not one of them was worth showing. I am far from pleased. I literally saw nothing. So technically, that was a lie. Because I saw nothing. Vestergaard really is having a bad time. Probably should look to change that. Who do we have on the bench? Bagala. Two strikers on the bench as well. So could always go to 3 up top. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was in the last episode was my 400th game in charge against Atletico Madrid. So that was nice. Nugent is through his 66th of the season. Imagine if him and Huang had stayed together for the entire season. How many goals would we have scored? Also, Vestergaard probably wouldn't have gotten as many opportunities though, because I would have just continued playing those two up front. I think it worked out perfectly for Vestergaard because it actually gave him an opportunity to get back into the first team. That has gone for goal kicks. This is our third highlight now. Quigley finds Onafriti, Vestergaard. Okay, Vestergaard's already been playing terribly, and that shot was just atrocious. We want to take him off for Ralyachenko. Pop him in there as a poacher. Make me proud. Go. Vestergaard's probably going to be like, oh, okay. Well, I tried. So now we're not quite comfortable, but I don't feel like we're in too much danger. Oh, Ralyachenko turns Emil Helsgaard and then just isn't on the same wavelength as everyone else. Also did a count of the players that are joining for next season. It's 12. We have 12 players joining. One player leave, well, 2, because Fogarty is going back at the end of his loan. So 2 players are leaving the first team. Or well, leaving the club. 12 are coming in. I don't know how many of them are going to be in the first team though. That's the only thing. Onafriti smashes that one wide. High and or wide. Vincente finds Andrews. Vincente whips it across. Kambala just put it over. I was hoping it was going to be a corner. Unfortunately, it was not. Karim Andrews is having a terrible time. We're going to bring on Bagala. Swap Bagala. And Ormeno. Paul Kalsberg is quite tired, actually. We're going to take him off for Colin Whelan. Pop you here. Put you up here. And we're going to go advance forward. Advance forward. Onafriti can jump in here as the playmaker. Vincente completely back on attack. We're making all our changes in the hopes that nothing goes horribly wrong. And we're going much more aggressive. I never hit the confirm sub. I am such a goofy goober. Emil Halsgaard is having a very good game, which didn't really do that for us. Vincente playing in a more attacking role, overhits his cross. Quigley overhits his cross, finds Whelan. Ormeno, second goal of the season, back of the net. We are 2-0 up. And it is fantastic. You can just see, you can tell who Nugent is. He's about 9 foot taller than everyone else in the team. It is exceptional how tall that man is compared to everyone else. And yet Vestergaard does score quite a number of headers. Nugent, not so much. But we're building from the back. Bagala, who can play centre back as well. So if I decided to shore things up, I could just chuck him into the centre back partnership and make it a 3 instead of a 2. Whelan's true. Oh, he's just dragged it wide. Inches wide. Maybe even less than inches. Maybe millimetres. Nugent. A bit of a wander. Oh, just a little bit overdone on the pass. But Coleman's picked it up. Found Quigley. Bagala. Onafriti. Gets it down the line to Nugent. Whips it across. Ormeno. Onafriti's picked it up. Ralyachenko! Number 10 for the season. Ralyachenko. Not bad for 4th choice striker, huh? Well, 4th choice from the majority of the season. 3rd choice currently. That's still pretty decent, if I do say so myself. 3-0. Comfortable time for us. They brought on Gordon Walker, I think. Was it Gordon Walker I saw come on? Another ex-Cork City player. That wasn't a great attempt at a cross. Ooh, Shamrock Rovers are true. Ryan Coleman, beautiful challenge. Millimetre perfect. Nugent finds Ralyachenko. Puts it out wide for Quigley, who runs onto it spectacularly. Can Quigley get the ball across? He sort of. Bagala, Ormeno, turns and shoots, and it goes wide. Not what you want to see. Ormeno. I think Bagala might have been, Bagala was offside. Of course he was, because that is just such a frustrating thing that FM does, where 90% of the time your players run offside for a corner. I'm not sure what we were given a free kick there for, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh, beautifully chested down by Quigley. Quigley turns, and Bagala has his header saved. We are Senior Challenge Cup winners. We did lose it last year. We've made up for it by winning it again this year. Onafriti gets to loft the trophy above his head yet again. I think next season he's probably going to be a little bit disappointed. We have multiple wingers joining the club because we have been so very short on wingers. I think for the majority of the season we've had Onafriti as our only right winger. We have Vidana and Carlsberg as our left wingers. We did have Huang playing as a right winger when we had him. Like if we needed to make a change, Huang came on. But Huang left for Liverpool and has only played 1 game since. So that's frustrating for him, I would imagine. I don't know. He's probably delighted getting paid stupid money. But he wouldn't be getting that here. So we will be back in just a second for the final group game against Dynamo Kiev, where if Man City beat Atletico Madrid, regardless of what we do, we're through to the knockout round of the Champions League. And I think we're going to get absolutely annihilated. But how crazy is it to get an Irish team into the Champions League group stage, let alone get them into the knockout stage of the Champions League? That is... But we'll be back for that in just a second. Right, fellas, after our triumphant cup win in the first half of this episode, taking on Dinamo Kiev, and might I remind you, we are second in the group. All we need is for Atletico Madrid to not win their game. As long as we can draw with Dinamo Kiev and Atletico can draw, and we're fine. We could potentially lose to Dinamo Kiev and still get through, but I don't want that to happen. So we're going to win this game. So we're going to set the opposition instructions. We have had, actually, one player in, one player out, because the transfer window's opened. Richie Logbottom has left on a free. I just accepted a free £0 offer from Sligo because he was getting released at the end of the month anyway. He's gone to Sligo, and we brought in one of Bo's young players. I think he's like 16, if I'm not mistaken. Paid a decent chunk of change for him. I think it was like $750,000. A lot of money. Skip that. I can't. Okay. We'll be back in a second. So, like I said, we signed Mick Murphy, $750,000, 16-year-old centre midfielder. He was scouted as a 5-star potential player. I chucked a bunch of money at him. He can play centre back. He's 6'3". Training him as a centre midfielder. Potentially going to look to maybe make him a centre back. We'll see how he gets on in time. He's only 16 years old. Value now 1.5 million. That's pretty decent. I'll take that all day long. Just chuck a bit of encouragement at the lads. Like I said, not losing would be ideal. I can't imagine Man City are going to lose to Atletico Madrid unless they throw their game so that Atletico go through. But even if we win, that's fine. Onofriti crashes that off the crossbar. I feel like we're in a situation now where we're just going to end up missing a lot of opportunities and regretting the ability or inability to put the ball in the back of the net. But we'll have to wait and see. So Quigley finds Ormeno. Onofriti slaps it off one of the defenders. Ormeno's picked it up. Finds Bagala. Back out to Vincent Day. Dinks it across. Overhits it a little bit. Onofriti finds Nugent and he's headed over. Like I said, John Nugent, not very good with the heading. My chair was caught in something, but I can't see what it's caught at. So we could really do with Man City taking the lead here. Oh, they have. Fantastic. Even if it stays as it is, we're through. We are through, but Kambuala really didn't want the game to end in a draw. Unfortunately, they had a player on the line, and Vestergaard, it's not even being considered for offside. Vestergaard puts it in the back of the net. I think it's saying that one of the defenders missed an interception. I think it was someone missed a header. Carlsberg dinked it over. No, Vitalo wasn't even looking at the ball. But we've taken the lead, and that is all that matters. It's a spicy meatball. Carlsberg's shot, I don't know if the goalkeeper pushed it onto the crossbar, or did he just hit the crossbar? But it came back out, and it quickly has it. If it stays like this, oh, beautiful, beautiful goal by Paul Carlsberg. Oh, yes. This is fantastic. I would kind of like Atletico Madrid to win the game now. Atletico Madrid, if you're listening, maybe win the game. That'd be ideal for us. Assuming we continue to win our game, that is the most important thing. If we start losing our game, then maybe they don't. I feel like that potential offside. I wasn't looking at it, but I feel like that might have been offside. But I'm going to say it's not. It's onside. Nugent does get the goal. I think is that his 69th of the season. I feel like that's his 69th of the season. Kambala, oh, he's hit the post after the keeper pushed it out. We'll have to check how many goals Nugent has, because like I said, I think it's 69. And that would be very nice. Nugent puts it past the keeper. It's going to go to an offside call again. It's been given. So his 68th? What? Did he only have 66 coming to? I thought he'd 68. Alright, he says to score one more, so. Carlsberg is like, I want to get one as well. Carlsberg has had an exceptional season. Like, honestly, if he doesn't win our player of the season, it'll only be because Nugent has scored so many goals. Onofriti, not a great first touch. Let him down, but now we're on the attack again. Bagala puts Nugent through. Nugent just slides that one wide. Man City are still only one up against Atletico and Madrid. Coleman, beautiful bit of takedown. Vincent Day, back to Kambala. Vestergaard, out to Quigley. Beautiful bit of build-up play. Onofriti cuts inside. Oh, couldn't find Bagala, and now Vanat is through, but the Ukraine striker couldn't get it past the Bosnian international goalkeeper, and we keep it 4-0, but they do have a corner, and Vanat heads that one over. They're not really having a great time now, are they? So, I'm going to tell the lads I'm pretty happy, because to be fair, can't really complain thus far. Things are going swimmingly. Atletico Madrid have a player, Lorente, go off injured. That's not going to help with their coming back and, winning the game. Although, no, because results against were 1 win, 1 defeat each. But they beat us 2-0. We beat them 3-2. So it would go to results against. I'm guessing Man City would still. I'm 99% sure Man City would still go through. So we could score 100 goals here. It makes no odds. Unless Atletico Madrid can do us a favour and win. And that was a beautiful assist by Nugent. Heads it on to Onofriti, who puts that in the back of the net as well. That was exceptional. That is one of those ones where you're like, the build-up play was beastly. I don't know what Nugent was doing here. He just stopped. But he ducked, and Onofriti just gets his head onto it. It is 5-0. Atletico Madrid still drawing with Man City. Yeah, I think it's about time we give the lads a bit of praise. I think they're doing quite well. So winning this group would be the difference between playing, say, Borussia Dortmund or Salzburg. I would much prefer to be taking on Salzburg than Borussia Dortmund. Speaking of, it's 4-3. Nugent, his 69th of the season. Do we take him off? I think that's his hat-trick as well. Counter-attack was executed with almost surgical precision. That is Nugent's hat-trick. He is coming off to a rapturous applause, I guess. I would imagine. Played pretty freaking well, if you ask me. And Karim Andrews is going to come on as well. Riley Achenko is going to come on to play against a club in the country. Reina has scored 4 goals for Borussia Dortmund. What? He must be playing in a very attacking position. Karim Andrews, Onofriti. Oh, Karim Andrews. First thing we see from him is him crossing over to Onofriti for his 31st of the season. This is a guy I was considering replacing. And I just haven't been able to find anyone to actually replace him. But we're 7-0 up against Dinamo Kiev. I think they're done. Aw, Malin scored for Borussia Dortmund. That has ruined Reina's run of being the only player to score for Borussia Dortmund today. What would be the cherry on top of the cake would be if Riley Achenko got himself a goal. Carlsberg. Oh, what a goal! Referee, don't you dare. Don't you dare, referee. Oh, I will be complaining if you don't give this. It's been given. Yes! 32nd of the season for Paul Carlsberg. we have an exceptional front three. Relichenko, Kasberg, look at that. He hit it like a peach. Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Final substitution time, and I'm going to bring on Dara Cahill for Cambuala, because Cambuala is dying. Go out there, make the difference, Dara. Dara comes on for Cambuala. Atletico Madrid, you could really do us a favour in the final 10 minutes here. Do you know? You could really do us a favour, Atletico. Madrid. Oh, they've had a player sent off now. Okay, never mind. 8-0. It is. We have the best goal difference in our group. I would say that was a pretty decent result. Mira, congratulations. Quigley, congratulations. Cambuala, you earned some rest. Ryan Coleman, impressive. Onofrete, impressive. Vestergaard, impressive. Paul, you absolute monster. Delighted with your performance. Nugent, impressive with how you did over the match. So what we'll do is, the next episode is going to be the end of season review, because this is the last game of our season. So hopefully that'll be a pretty good one. I think the board should be pretty decently happy with this, because they only wanted us to be competitive. We've made it to the knockout stage of the Champions League. I think they may want us to do more in the Champions League now than just getting to the second qualifying round. So we are going to be doing the end of season review, transfer roundup, and potentially the knockout rounds of the Champions League. So that'll be an interesting episode. Do make sure you are here for it. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss that episode. It will be fantastic. So do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. As I said, hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode, and I will catch you in the next one.